Do you know what every website has to do nowadays? They have to be responsive. And today, we're building breakpoints. I'm working on a project in which one of the main functionalities is building websites using a visual builder. Every website builder has to have some kind of responsiveness to it, so people do not make crappy looking websites by missing a lot of the breakpoints. In this video, I will be using Tailwind CSS breakpoints to implement breakpoint functionality into the website builder. This is a build in public series, so stick around, grab some coffee, and let's get to it. Let's do some coding today. Yeah, it's gonna be some. It's gonna be the build in public of the website builder, at least a part of it. Well, the website builder is just a part of the whole system that needs to be done. So go grab yourself some coffee, stick around, and let's go do some breakpoints today. And you probably know that breakpoints are essential if you want to have a responsive website, and especially if you're doing this on a website builder. So you need to have breakpoints to accommodate for different types of screen sizes, but we're just going to use Tailwind for that. And by that I mean Tailwind sizing, which is SM, MD, LG, XL, 2XL. Okay, let's see. There we go. So I have 640, 768, 1024, 1280, and 1536. So we'll need to implement all of those somehow. And today we're going to find out how. For the project, we're using a JSS module to convert JSON essentially into CSS styles to make all of this work. So let's fire up the service for Postgres, because this is where all my things live inside the database. And let's go to the projects. And of course, there's downloading VS Code updates. Who doesn't love updates? Who wouldn't love updates? November 23. It was quite a while back ago. Anyway. Right. There's going to be a lot of refactoring going on. But today we kind of need to figure out how to do responsive web design using Tailwind screen sizes. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on, I know. And I like to live dangerously. I haven't committed anything to GitHub from the latest time I worked on this. Okay, so to begin with, we will need to actually use this as a reference and go into our thingies. Let's see, let's go to the template engine. And let's do some constants, because we need that. Oh, okay. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. So, yeah, separation of things, data attributes. Okay. So default, or not default, generic data attributes. So I think we should go with style. So export const breakpoint sm. It's going to be 640 and DLG to XL and the LG XL. I'm questioning my naming. Is it really a breakpoint? Let me test it. Okay, I think we're gonna call this a breakpoint. To actually make this work, we will need to have keys and the styles object. So why not do it like this? Key. Going to look like this, I guess. I'm a DLGXL. XL. Okay, it's going to be D G XL and 2 XL. Hey. Okay. We have the keys. We have the breakpoint sizes. You can just simply do this, which is, let's see, slice, create actions like input slice, maybe create style slice. Okay. Okay, so we have a style slice, and I think it's gonna be a good. I think it's going to be a good space to actually put our breakpoints because we're dealing with styles essentially. So for the style slice, let's have a breakpoint, which is going to be a number, or it's going to be a null. And that breakpoint is going to be a breakpoint. Come on. Come on. Breakpoint. Going to take in a number, return a void. How do we actually... How do we map? We need a map. Wait. Whenever we have a breakpoint, we need to map it to a key. We can... I think we can just create an object that does that. Going to be breakpoints null going to be a breakpoint set going to return a new breakpoint. Okay. This is bad. This is not good. Okay, so to set a style, I think is and that's it. Stop all this nonsense. Okay. And we don't need a selector. Okay. This is looking pretty okay. Right, so let's this out. PNP. Looking weird. Who's gonna say P? Okay. Localhost. Let's go do. Yeah, I'm chugging my coffee. Because I need it. Okay. So this is the dashboard. For this thing. So this thing is going to have a section for creating websites. But at first it's going to be more like landing pages. Then those landing pages are websites. We'll have blog posts, but I will probably rename this to content, just essentially content. So you will be able to plug in any content inside any website. And at the same time, it's going to allow you to collect testimonials and plug those testimonials into any of your websites. Yeah, and for the content thing, I will be using Slate. I just need to create some plugins for it so it's all nice and snappy. So let's go to the website section, show you how it looks like. I mean, can we create a new website? Yeah, let's go ahead and create new. Now, the idea behind this is whenever you create a new website, you will have the ability to choose from a variety of components. So this naming is a bit wrong. I will not say it's a bit wrong. It is wrong. Because I had a thought that I will be creating templates in code. But as I moved on, I realized that I am just creating components for the templates. So the templates will live in the database. The components will live in code. So whenever you create a new website, you will have the ability to choose from a variety of components. And those components are in the packages folder under templates, and it maps to this thing. Okay, so no, this is the wrong one. Right. So every component directory will have an index, and it will have a schema of template metadata. So it will have a landing, it will have a name. So in this case, it's landing page. It will have a slug, which essentially is referring to the folder name in this project. A description, this is a sample landing page template, this is a sample landing page template, and it will have a category, but musing and thinking I should remove this and really rework the template metadata schema. So it's clearer to people who will be using this. So, and inside this folder, you have all sorts of components that make up essentially the thing. And every component has to have a schema defined that, that it's a container component, for example, has a category, a description, and what type of props it takes in. All of this gets used by the template engine register component function. And essentially goes through the templates folder, extracts all the data and pushes it to the database. That's about it. So you can create a template. You could create a website using those components. So test something, test first. And of course, you will get a slug that you will use to access that website. But once I add DNS records and mapping to domains, this will not be an issue anymore. So essentially, this will be for the free tier. But the pricing and all that will be discussed later. Still need to get the website builder finished. At least need to make it work properly. Right. So this is the canvas. It's nothing too crazy. So I'll just remove myself from the screen. Yeah. And I want to make this feel a bit Notion-y. So whenever you click / key, it should open a drop-down menu for you to select things. So, and for the breakpoints, we're building this thing out. So whenever you click, let's say, Excel, it should resize the canvas to that breakpoint. Or whenever you click SM, it should resize this canvas to, what was it? 640 pixels. So whenever you create something, you have the ability to choose a breakpoint and manipulate the specific styles for it. So show you how it works. I'll just add a section, a container, a title. I'll duplicate it and turn it into a subtitle. And there we go. Yeah, I need to remove this. Probably. Yeah, this is the old version. All of the configurations live on the sidebar now. But yeah. And it is a test title. And oh, this is a test subtitle. So you have pretty much the basic functionality to manipulate these things. Of course, you can duplicate things, create new sections pretty fast. I mean, you could choose this to be a flex row and have columns with pixel gaps. And let's see, this title into an image and flex it and center it. Also flex this into a column and or center it. Yeah, I think you are familiar with this. I mean, it resembles CSS pretty much. Right, and this is what I'm working on today. are these breakpoints. And I need to make this work. So whenever you use a breakpoint, you can actually create styles for that specific breakpoint instead of manually typing it out in a CSS file. Yeah, I know it looks like any other website builder out there, but this one is using Next.js and Tailwind components. And if Next.js 14 server actions with revalidate path work as intended, and to my hypothesis that it should re-render what's on the server, give it back to me, then I guess I could make Tailwind CSS actually work in this case. So we'll see. We'll see. If not, I guess I'll have to reload the website, but that's bad user experience. And I don't want to do that. Looks weird. Looks odd. Yeah, it feels weird. It's messing with things that you should not be messing with. So let's go and make some breakpoints active. And we are in the builder header. There we go. I think I need a default. Is it default? Is it default? How does a default look? Maybe I should call it a reset. Kind of makes more sense to call it a reset. Okay. Well, what is it gonna look like at this flat? Okay. Not too bad. Default danger warning. Let's go with warning. Yeah. I think it looks okay. It's solid. It's going to be light. Cool. Okay, let's go. Here, let's go to the builder header. I think we need a breakpoints controls. You know what? Canvas controls. Okay, element controls. Element overlay controls. Okay, element controls refer to the selected element. Element overlay controls are basically these. This is an overlay. Okay. Canvas handlers are essentially just event handlers with vanilla JavaScript. Okay. What if we add canvas controls? Let's breakpoints controls. And let's do this as a use find directory and use builder provider state. Let's go to our breakpoints. Set breakpoint. Yeah, I need to fix my imports. This looks horrible. Good. And take this, put it in here. Button. Point controls. We don't need any things because it already has the global state. Okay. And can't handle click. Eesh. Oh, Jesus, I cannot write. Set breakpoint or not. We don't need it. Okay. On click. Reuse it to do set breakpoint. And breakpoint to cell. What is a div doing here? I have no idea what happened, but anyway. Okay, let's have a color to Excel. Okay, let's do this. It's going to be an LG. This one is going to be MD. And this one is going to be an SM. This one is going to be a null. The breakpoint is going to take in a number or a null. Okay. And we don't need a breakpoint, or do we? I guess. Right. Variant breakpoint equals get variant. Breakpoint number or now breakpoint as equals to. Okay, this one is going to be this underscore breakpoint equals breakpoint turn solid, not turn light. Lighty. Get variants. Get variants breakpoint. It's going to do this. See if it works. There we go. This one is working. Now we need to go to the canvas. Get the blur states, add the breakpoint, and then we just need to have this overlay. Need to apply a style. Right. Style. What if we have the width? Let's go with width. Breakpoint. Do an interpolation. If it's a null, return 100%. And it should work. Yeah, it does. Okay. Relative, okay. Do a flex item center justify center. This thing out. And let's add a transition. So there we go. Looking nice, actually. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, inside a component section adds. Okay, container. Add a title. Duplicate it. Let's see. Right. Do you wrap? No, you don't wrap. Reset. Right. Duplicate. Pretty nice. I mean, it's not bad. This out with more. More. Okay, let's give this section 4 columns. And test the SM. I mean, it's looking decent. Give you a center. Okay, we center you too. Okay. Looking good. I mean, okay. Yeah, I need to fix the selection, the overlay, because it does not update with the resizing of the canvas. But to me, this looks actually good. Cool. And we can delete this, we can delete this. Looking pretty good. What else? What else should we do? Oh, okay. We need a. We need to actually have a utility thing. Oh, variant. Okay. Oh, okay. Const get variants. Export default get variants. Okay. Going to return a solid or a light. Breakpoint. I mean, it's not always a breakpoint. It's something else. We could use a generic. What is a comparator? Okay. Going to be of type T and value also type T. Now, comparator equals value turn solid not turn light variance. Okay, let's go and import the utility comparator. Use this. And it should still work. Okay. Organize. Cool. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I have a cold. Another thing is, when you're dealing with a huge project, the naming, how you name things. Oh, canvas controls. Gets on you. Okay. Now I think we should do something else. Go and actually, yeah, style. Can we do something with this? Let's see. Right, let's go with styles. Div mode P. I think it was that. I don't need a plus actually. What I'm doing, just need to stringify it. I just need a string. Yeah, there we go. It's empty. Nice. Okay, let's go with section. Let's add a width. Good. I actually cost. Hmm. Log. Now let's log out some styles. And we're dealing with width. So let's go to Python width controls. Okay, we had an issue. So this is not how you do it. Okay. That value. Okay. Different time. Need to create a styles copy. So style copy. Is that an object? Yeah, so it's an object. Styles. And to set styles. Oh, that's a headache. This one is a headache. Yeah. What if I say don't look at this? I set the styles. This. This one is showing me. And we have a set value. We create a copy. Set the styles. It should be. Now we're talking. And setting styles. Expected one argument. Oh, this is margin. Okay. Free sidebar. Okay. Replacer. Wait. Face on. Bring it boy. Pretty. Yeah, I wasn't pretty. No two. Okay. Okay, spring it boy, no two. That's kind of tabs, right? Eight. Here we go. I can refresh. Oh, come on. This is not good. It is overriding. Hmm. Oh. I see. This. Right. There we go. This was my mistake. Right. Let's give it a go again. You. Okay. We do have. Oh, we don't have. This was interesting. This. Check. Is actually buying the style. But it's falling behind by one. Hmm. Oh, that is why. Because I'm dealing with the styles instead of the styles copy. I think I probably found the reason why. Okay. Test this out, and you should have one. There we go. Nice. This is good. Can we make it into, let's say, 250? To 100? Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh, uh, good. Think. I think we need to actually create a helper function for this. Don't go out repeating things too much. Okay. Position. Why is it position value? Not a position value. That's because I copied and pasted things. Don't do that, kids. I'll need to change because it was like a proof of concept. Okay. What if we and I should have the same thing pretty much. Margins and paddings. Good. Okay. Section margin. The overall margin is 60 pixels. What if I change it to percent? Yeah, it's good actually. Yeah. 5% width of 200. There we go. Right. To Excel. And I need to actually make these breakpoints mapped to the new keys that we have declared here. Breakpoint is okay. For const breakpoint breakpoints map. It's going to be a breakpoint SM and we'll map 1, 2, 3, 4. MD LG L and to Excel. DLG Excel. Okay, let's go to height and width. This is testing grounds. Whoa. Point Oops. What? SaaS. Go and look at the breakpoints. Hmm. Nice. Media queries. There we go. Oh, okay. Hmm. Point. Break map breakpoint. Do it like Excel. And it gives me an error. For whatever reason. Oh, empty? Okay. Thanks. Okay, let's oh, it's undefined. Okay. I'll need to work on this. um, let's hide and line with. Right. Anyway, yeah, let's keep this short. Let's keep this an hour long. But yeah, we did manage to get the resizing of it working. And now I just need to make sure that those breakpoints are represented in the styles JSON and then represented in the style sheets. And then we will be pretty much good to go. And carry on working on this builder, which is slightly different than any other builder I've used. I mean, it will have some notion like actions and feel. I wanted to keep this as minimalistic as possible, as close to CSS as possible. So we don't have any of those tokens. We just remain with classes. And let's not reinvent the naming conventions used by CSS. So developers may pick this up pretty easily. Non-developers will actually know what is going, because I believe CSS properties, most of them, are pretty easy to understand. You know, width, height, mid-width, minimum height. Those are good to go. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and see you around pretty soon. I mean, we'll be doing this for quite a while. I just finished my coffee. Oh, come on. Anyway, have a good one. Cheers.